Good evening and welcome. I'm Teddy, and you are listening to Night Talk. So go ahead, grab a glass of wine, and join me. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for fair use for purposes of criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a permitted statute that might be otherwise infringing for entertainment purposes only. Gentle reminder, please be respectful in the chat.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you? Tell me what you wanna do, what you gonna do? Yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad traits, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Nobody now give you no break. Police now give you no break. That old soldier man I give you no break. Not even your eyes now give you no breaks. Hey, bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Reflection comes and reflection goes. I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, I know sometimes you wanna let go. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You're too bad, you're too rude, you're too bad, you're too rude, yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? You chuck it on that one, you chuck it on this one, you chuck it on your mother and you chuck it on your father, you chuck it on your brother and you chuck it on your sister, you chuck it on that one and you chuck it on me. Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do?
What you gonna do when they come for you? Well, tonight, let's continue with some receipts. I call this one email. Let's look at YouTube receipts. ALANA. 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 So let me set this up, okay? So that you understand how we're going to connect and tell the truth. Okay? Let me put this up here. We'll leave that up over there. And let's start here. Because I want to get into this. But before I do, let me just make sure that I am live on Facebook. I didn't do that. And go live on Instagram. We are live. Okay. All right. Since we are live, it's a working live. That's what it is. Okay. So I have been showing you updates from the lawsuit filed against Daniel Robertson. And I have seen a lot of naysayers and door knockers who have stopped by my channel to say a number of things. For example, how do they know they're going to serve her? She can say this, she can say that. By the way, the clock is ticking. The U.S. Marshals are on their way. We don't know when, but we do know that they've received their documents and their assignment. So I just noticed that Instagram, let me end the live over there because it stopped. I'm going to try to connect Instagram because people were already logging on to my Instagram. So we're going to try this again real quick. Let's see. All right, we should be live once more on Instagram. We're live on Instagram, X, Twitch, Facebook, and right here on YouTube. So here in the center, let me just see if I can enlarge this a little bit more. Okay. Is the location where Daniel Robertson registered her quote unquote business, okay, or her name in Delaware. It's called the Delaware Corporate Headquarters. It's a registered agent, and they do some things, different things there. But I just want to show you what's interesting here. Again, this is, you can go to their website, you'll get the same page. Their services, corporation, non US resources, how to, about us, how to order. But on their page of uh, their website, it says it happens. This client's lawsuit, and this is an example of their services. This client's lawsuit was immediately scanned into their online account. The client and their lawyer had access to an 11-pound service of process immediately for no additional charge. Bringing a document to your registered agent is legal proof that you have been notified. We take this responsibility serious. Sincerely, the CEO of this corporation, Delaware corporate headquarters. Okay. Danielle Robertson is set up at this Delaware registered agent, starting, her business. This is the address that she uses and has put on numerous YouTube documents, including at least one. I'm going to show one, I have several, where she has signed that her legal name is Danielle Robertson, where she has signed a document from YouTube to file a fraudulent or bogus copyright claims against me. All right. So rather than reading all of these different services for this particular business, I just wanted to point that out. Okay. Let me come out before I continue, and I'm going to show you my email, because here's the point. Danielle Robertson has denied that she's Danielle Robertson, correct? And Kimmy has filed a lawsuit against Danielle Robertson. And documents, the U.S. Marshal has 3 to deliver to Danielle Robertson. And Danielle Robertson has given a specific address, this being one of them, by the way. That's right. If this business who says we take this serious and that what they do is scan immediately into that individual's account, all of their different clients who receive mail, summons, legal documents, served for lawsuits. It's right here. Your registered agent, Danielle Robertson, is legal proof that you have been notified. They're going to make sure. I said this the other day. They're not going to be paid off to cover up for you. Whether you decide to run or you decide to hide, you decide to disappear, they've already have information that you have completed for them. If you go ahead and say, well, it ain't me, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me. Well, Danielle, there's other legal documents that I can quickly pull. By the way, ALANA. That's right, ALANA is yet another alias or email that Daniel goes by or has put on a legal document multiple times, Danielle. So I want to show the audience. Let's think about this tonight, folks, because a lot of people are saying, well, she can deny that she received anything. She can say, I never received it. You know what, Danielle? I have, the recordings to say that you said if you're ever found out you're going to disappear, it goes to your intent. Plus, let's take a look at this one legal document that was sent to me by YouTube with information to that same address. Let's let's look at it. Let's let's think about this for a moment. And this is fair use commentary. Danielle, it's my email. It's from YouTube. Okay? You said on these forms, you swore. And we're going to see what you swore to. So if you say, I'm showing your personal information, I thought you said you weren't Danielle Robertson. And you know what? It's addressed to me. That's right. It's my email. And I can show whatever I want that has been sent to me by YouTube. That's right. So this is for education. This is for criticism. This is analyze this. Shout out to my moderators, Vicky Black and Baby Juju. I'm certain that people already have questions. So let's begin examining this document. Just a moment. Let me just, wait a minute. Email already. Okay. I want to get through this. Take it step by step. Let's see. Hang on. Let me put up a banner so I can just try to bring up what I need to. See, I'm going to do this. I'm looking through my email just to make sure what I want to show. Okay. All right, let's start here. That's from YouTube copyright. I have many, 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 many emails just like this. But I pulled this one because it's recent. It's from May 14, 2024. You can see it. It's to me. It says, "Hello, we received the copyright infringement notification below regarding your videos. We believe your content, in this case, is protected by fair use, fair dealing, or a similar exception to copyright protection. We are writing to let you know we do not plan to remove your videos at this time. You have control over the availability of videos on your channel, including the ability to delete them if you choose." Then it has the video URL. "Please be advised, it is possible the copyright owner will approach you directly to request removal or take action." That would, in this case, be Danielle. Copyright, she's saying, owner. "This email is not intended as a legal advice. If you are interested in more information regarding your options in this matter, you may wish to consult a qualified attorney. Please note the complainant's physical address and phone number have been redacted from the copyright infringement notification below. However, there's been more conversation back and forth. Okay? So let me put this up, and I'm going to continue. It says, copyright infringement notification confirmation. Now, they are showing me here in this email what was sent to Danielle, okay? Because I'm party of that. It says, "Thank you for submitting a copyright takedown request." That's what was sent to her, and I have a copy of that. "Your request will be reviewed to make sure it's valid and includes all required elements. In your request, you have asked that we remove the videos and prevent any copies from being uploaded in the future. We'll reply to this email when we've taken action on your request." And then it talks about to check the status of your takedown. And this would go for any YouTuber who would do the same, or any person who would file a copyright takedown request, whether they are on or off of YouTube. All right. It went on to say, "This is a feature that makes best efforts to prevent copies of your videos you ask us to remove from being re-uploaded to YouTube. Keep in mind," now did I want to, let's see. No, I want you to see this. I was going to, let's just leave it like this. Keep in mind that this feature should only be selected when you have exclusive worldwide rights to the content specified in your takedown request. Here is the information you gave us: copyright owner, company name, if applicable, Danielle Robertson. Do you see that? Hang on, guys. I want you to see it. Wait a minute. Let's throw this up again so that I can blow this up. Let's try it like this. Let's put this over it. Okay. Here's the information you gave us. Copyright name, owner's name, Danielle Robertson. You see that right there? In case you don't believe me, it's right there. Danielle Robertson. Get a good shot of it. Uh, Anybody involved in a lawsuit, get a good shot of it. Okay? Copyright owner, company name, if applicable, Danielle Robertson. Your full legal name, aliases, username, or initials are not accepted. Danielle Robertson. She answered this to YouTube. It's clear. No aliases, no usernames, no initials, not accepted. Danielle Robertson knew what she was completing. Yet, she put her full legal name is Danielle Robertson. I'm doing this for education. I'm doing this for criticism. It's my email. Okay? I want you to see this. Your title or position, what is your authority to make this complaint? She says owner. Username, ALANA Wilson. Okay? Email address, Wilson Alana or Lana, WILSONLANA 158 at gmail.com. Just marinate on that for a moment. Okay? For a moment. Hang on. Let me throw this up for a second. Because I have lots of documents here. Maybe we will just deal with, one thing at a time. Danielle Robertson said her legal name is Danielle Robertson. So, again, guys, I have lots of contact, lots of emails from YouTube. I have nearly 200 strikes. I have multiple aliases. I have multiple fraudulent documents. But she says that's her legal name. She has also put it on other documents. That's right. She says that's her real name. So, of course, a lawsuit would be filed in that name. If she says, "Hey, it's not me, it's not me, it's not me, that's not my name, that's not my name," then you lied, Danielle. I can't say it any clearer. When you filled out those forms to YouTube, because right now there is a legal document that has been filed in federal court with your legal name on it. That's what you said it is. It's proof right there, Danielle. I have so much. So Danielle Robertson says that's her legal name. It's not me, it's not me, it's not me. But it said no aliases, no nicknames. That's not what they're looking for. When you file a copyright claim against someone and you are saying that that is yours, it's supposed to be yours. And the information is supposed to be yours too. Let me just read a couple of your comments because I have something else. I just, we'll just deal. I'm going to finish going through that email, by the way. Joanne says, yet she says she's not her. So which is it, Danielle? You see, this is you lie or you don't lie. You lie or you don't lie. You're a liar, Danielle. Or you're a truth teller. Which is it? Which is it? Danielle Robertson calls herself a truth teller. So the truth of the matter is, Danielle Robertson, there's a document out there that you've completed on your takedown request against me. And yeah, we have something here in common. Yeah. Joanne says they're both our lies. Both our lies. So she's not Danielle. And she's okay. Let me just clear. Let's just see what are the both lies, because I said a lot in there, like copyright owner. The reason Danielle completed these forms the way that she did, she said she's going to get away with things. She's never going to get caught. Who's going to check me? Boo. She said that about filling out the forms when she impersonated Daniel Elizabeth Allen to YouTube. She said she lied. Her words on her video that she deleted that I saved. I have it in her voice where she admitted that she lied to YouTube deliberately as Daniel Elizabeth Allen because she was protecting Daniel Elizabeth Allen 10 times. So which is it? You Daniel Elizabeth Allen or you Danielle Robertson? Which is it? You're a liar. That's known. But let's stick to the legal issue here. Let's get back to this email. Joanne says, She can only use Danielle Robertson if she filed for an assumed name for the LLC or if she officially changed her name. Those are the only legal options. Legal issue. Assume name, if that's her business name. For the LLC, correct. You must have an assumed name filing. I know here in Michigan, it's a requirement. Doing business as, that's yes. Or an LLC. These records can be searched, can't they? At least by authorities. When they start digging and peeling back the layers, didn't she say, you know, in order to catch her, she said the police are going to have to come after her. That's what she said. And they're going to have to interview people and peel back the layers. All right. What else did she sign up for in that document? Spirit says, I thought Robot's legal name was the Boogeyman or John Wick. Vicky Black says she's Stacy, Macy, Alana, David, Nosy Whole Life, Gracie, Sybil, and so many more. All right, let's put this back up. Go back to that email. Here is the information you gave us. Your full legal name. Again, alias, username, or initials not accepted. So she put Danielle Robertson. Okay. Username, Alana Wilson. The email address. The URL. Describe the work allegedly infringe. She says, my written work. Title of the work, Goody. An article. And that it appears in the entire video. But let's take a look at this. Country where the copyright applies. She answered, United States. I state under penalty of perjury that I am the owner or an agent authorized to act on behalf of the owner of an exclusive right that is allegedly infringed. I have a good faith to believe that the use of the material in the manner complained of is not authorized by the copyright owner, its agent, or the law, and this notification is accurate. I acknowledge that under Section 512F of the DMCA, any person who knowingly, materially misrepresents the material or that the material or activity is infringing may be subject to liability for damages. I understand that abuse of this tool will result in termination of my YouTube channel. Authorized signature, Danielle Robertson. To the YouTube team. Unfortunately, so far, Danielle has abused the copyright, YouTube copyright, numerous times. Sometimes they catch it, like here, don't let it go through. Other times it goes through, I fight, and it gets put back up. But now there's a mechanism in place for this CCB, all to delay. Okay. Then she sent another one, or they sent one. Hi, Alana. Thank you for your removal request. And it goes on. Uh, they ask her to add video details and take more action. Okay. More about the particular video. Okay. So here are the details of the copywritten work. Title of the copyright work, Goody, she said. Link to I can't. Authorized and signed by Danny Robertson. Okay. More about the copyright itself, the video, the works, timestamp, where she alleged that there was copyright. Okay. Then they were going back and forth. So I can see this because they're sending this to me because she's trying to take my video down. Okay. So multiple emails regarding this same copyright takedown. All right. Talks about we're concerned that your copyright is not fair use. Or her claim. But it's Wilson Alana. Okay. More. But that's the part I want to show you, that I showed you. This part. Your full legal name, Danielle Robertson. That's who she said she is. And this Delaware Corporation headquarters is the same address that Danielle Robertson put on that email as well to YouTube when she was completing the forms. So this is how it ties in. She is the individual on that account at Delaware corporate headquarters. She said she is. She put that address. She signed, she swore. You think she's going to run? You think she's going to come up with a bogus response? Oh, there's more I could show. Let me put this up for now. Let me come out because there's also something. Remember that address that Danielle, when she took my YouTube down, she put on one of her claims a place in Oregon. And she told YouTube that I showed the picture on my YouTube, posted this building. She also made a video recording on her station head and she was thumbing her nose at my lawyer. She admitted that she didn't put correct information on that response and that the address, she was laughing, was an abandoned building. Although she completed the same form each time with YouTube that requires correct information. So, multiple time after time after time, whatever Danielle Robertson needs to do to get away with her dirt, she's got a history of fraudulent claims. She has a history of completing legal documents and fraud by completion of those. Not only on the forms, but her admission that she lies. So, are we to assume one of two things? She said she's Danielle Robertson. She says she's not Danielle Robertson. She said she's going to disappear. She says she's not going to be caught. She says if she's caught, she's going to persuade people that she was right. She has said so much that has been deleted, but I have it, that will go to her intent, plus proof that she's a fraud. Because, and she gives the reason why. She says because she doesn't want to be found. Why? She explains that too. Because she has a life, because she has goals, because she's successful, because she doesn't want anyone to say things about her family. Because she doesn't want to be found, because she's on YouTube acting a complete fool. Her words, not mine. So there's a lot of evidence that would support her intent, and or there's a document here says she's Danielle Robertson. So what is she going to say when they come for her? I'm not Danielle Robertson. Well, what if they deliver it there? If they, show up there? And who is authorized to accept for Danielle delivers that to Danielle, because Danielle has to have a code. She has to give them information because they say they will protect that information. But are they going to lie for Danielle when there's something legal? I don't think so, Danielle. And you know what? There's also another link, coincidentally, to the same registered agent is Raquel Simeon. You mean Raquel Simeon has her business registered and uses the same agent? Yes. You mean of all the hundreds and hundreds of ones you could choose in the United States? How coincident is it that Raquel Simeon's name, who was part of the takedown of Nosy Ho Live, communicated with David Johnson, i.e., Daniel Robertson. Raquel Simeon is the cousin of Monique Tolbert, and Monique Tolbert is the mother of Danielle Elizabeth Allen. And Danielle Robertson is the person who impersonated Danielle Elizabeth Allen to YouTube. You see, there's some overlap here. It's not completely independent, is it? Maybe they can check with somebody else, find out some things. Maybe Raquel had a conversation with, well, we know she had a conversation with Monique Tolbert. But maybe the email that was sent back and forth to this mysterious person, the person who was going to deliver a big packet of information. Maybe when the U.S. Marshals, if, they have a difficulty, finding out who, or maybe this person decides to run or escape or whatever, maybe there are some other clues. Maybe Danielle Robertson, who says that's her legal name, can be found. Old School Patricia says, it all connects together. Well, it does. It does. I don't think she counted on that. But we'll see. The clock is ticking, Danielle. And once the U.S. Marshals serve process Danielle Robertson, then she's going to have 21 days to respond. Is her response going to be non-response? Is the company that is in Delaware corporate headquarters, a registered agent who has had Danielle Robertson as their client for some years and has communicated with that individual? Do you think that their CEO is going to lie for Danielle? Do you think they would risk their business for Danielle Robertson? They provide these services for businesses such as Danielle Robertson. But they are also paid to maintain their what? Anonymity, but to whom? And for what purpose? If it's a legal purpose, you think they're not going to come forward and sign and make sure it's delivered? Or is she gonna run, yo? Is she going to put a forwarding address? Has anyone else contacted Delaware headquarters, accepted packages for Daniel Robertson? Probably not. Or is that layer that she's been talking about? You see the lies that she's going to allegedly tell. Oh, come to court with treasons is in the live. She says, Teddy, I'm live on Station Head, but had to let you know she used ALANA with me too. She has various emails, names, spellings. Yes, thank you for letting me know that. Uh, Joanne says if she's not Danielle Robertson, then it is certainly a case of identity theft. She likes paperwork and documents, etc. That's why I say she has a prior criminal history. Now, Danielle's going to say to her Robo Red Kool Aid drinkers that I don't have a criminal history. Of course, she's going to lie. I don't know if she does or not, but I know she lies about a lot of things, especially when it comes to covering up her identity. Cheryl Lay says, she calls me a super troll, yet she has more aliases and troll accounts than I do. Old School says, if the LLC refuses the documents from the U.S. Marshal, they can get in big trouble. They're not going to do that. No. And if suddenly, trust me, I'm not giving her any idea by talking about this. She's already thinking along the same lines. So she could say or change, I don't want to be with Delaware Corporation anymore. Did you leave a forwarding address? In case. And if you run, what does that say? It says you're running. It says you've got something to hide. That's what it says to me. Should you run? Maybe there are other clues that would bring us closer. But we have to, right now, the clock is ticking for Danielle Robertson. That is her name. She put it is her name, legal name, address to be served. The Essence, good evening, says she drafted a legal response to the not copyright strike lawsuit on behalf of OKP under the alias Alana Wilson. That's one of many. It's her. Just like she responds to my lawyer as someone else too, as Lori. She has, lots of email addresses, lots of aliases, lots of pseudonyms, but she calls herself legally on these documents Danielle Robertson. TikTok. Spirit says, isn't robot supposed to be using the SOS address anyway? Is save our ship? Or is that something else? Joanne says, the fraudulent filing of legal documents is the vein of credit card thief, check fraud, etc. She does have that kind of skill, no doubt. Absolutely. Absolutely. Could this be part of an enterprise? Didn't say what kind of enterprise. Could she be part of that too? Hmm. Why does she manipulate adult images? Why does she do that? Why is she caught up in that? So comfortable with it. What is she doing? Really doing? Yeah. And she thinks she's credible by filing another claim against my medical license. Danielle Robertson, I've got so many documents with, where you've lied and you put your name and you've done this and you've done that. I wish they could see all that you've done. But this particular lawsuit, the plaintiff is Kimberly Smith. The defendant is Danielle Robertson. And Danielle Robertson says it's going to be thrown out. Do you plan to accept receipt of the document? Or is it going to be thrown out by default because you're going to run? Which is it? Now that a legal document is in place, at a minimum, YouTube needs to take her channel, says Essence. At a minimum. So much fraud, so much abuse of the YouTube system is correct. The copyright system. Abuse after abuse, cyberbully, harassment, stalking. Because you are stalking me, Danielle. Class action. Right now, the lawsuit is two parties, Kimberly Smith and Danielle Robertson. Right now. Old School says, Teddy, did you see trees? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Cheryl says, someone mentioned that she falsely claims to be represented by lawyers. She hasn't hired any lawyers. It's all bogus. Have you experienced this as well? Yes, I have, Cheryl. Recently, she sent, what was it, 200 pages? I've lost count. 200 plus 12 pages to my lawyer under Lori She's used that Lori Davis name. She used that when she said Tails didn't have a real lawyer and was this? A $25 lawyer or something? She was making fun of Tails. Was something about, like a lawyer in a box, something like that. Can't remember. She doesn't have a lawyer. Vicky Black says, but she's still doing dirt on the outside of YouTube. That's why she needs to be stopped by the police. Absolutely. She's doing things right now. She is. And people need to know. She wants to silence me. She wants to silence other people. A cease and desist. I'm talking about receipts. There's no slander here, Danielle. There's no defamation. I have receipts. I have your own words, evidence that can be used against you in your own words. Videos in your own words. Yeah. Just like P. Diddy, they gather videos that are incriminating, allegedly. Well, apparently videos can be admitted into evidence. I wonder, what are on those videos? Links. She's mad because there's a legal document with her name on it from federal, filed in federal court. And that the U.S. Marshals, it's on a document, it says U.S. Marshals Service. That's the next step. She doesn't want someone to say the U.S. Marshals. That's what it is. Daniel Robertson, she said, is her name. So the U.S. Marshals are coming for Daniel Robertson to service Daniel Robertson. And she says she's Daniel Robertson. You see how that works? Essence says, I think if y'all class action against Google, y'all get a nice settlement. Joanne says, if they receive the document, so that means that this will result in an action. If they didn't want it, they would have rejected firsthand. The plaintiff will know, Kimberly will know that Danielle is in receipt of the summons and complaint and documents. Once the U.S. Marshal returns, a certain receipt card, then she will file that as well. Baby Juju says, I thought Black Rabbit was her lawyer. I know she said their friend, her friend. Maybe she can call her as a witness. A character witness, perhaps. Right. Is Black Rabbit going to say if she's a character witness? But Danny Robertson That's not her name. And she never lies. And she'll never be found. Or is she going to say, if she's called, that I had communications with her via my private email? Oh, yes, you did. Oh, yes, you did, Black Rabbit. Yeah, you had a lot of communications with her, didn't you? Especially around Nosy Hole Live Takedown. You a social worker too, right? I wonder if you're gonna lie for your friend. If that would happen, I wonder, would you lie? I don't think so, would you? For this person that you say you don't know, Black Rabbit? Mm, 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 mm. You never know who might be added or, contacted or whatever. Because, well, you were in communication with her, weren't you? Yeah. I'll say allegedly, but, well, you were, right? Oh, but that's right. She doesn't know who she is. Nobody knows who Danielle Robertson is. So then why would Black Rabbit say she'll never be found? How do you know? Don't go scrubbing all those now. They might be needed. Mm, mm, mm. Um, the Dirty 40. That's right. Oh, I'm not making stuff up, people. Don't jump ship now. You can run, but you can't hide. Not electronic footprint. People are into, you know, researching information, solving crime stories when it comes to other people. How about this one? The mystery that I'm still looking for? Superman and Clark Kent? Some people be dropping breadcrumbs, says Vicky Black. Yes, those with access to Pacer because it's legal documents, just like Diddy's documents in lawsuit, anybody's lawsuit. In a federal, yes, you can find it on Pacer. And Danielle, trust me, she has access to. Like she looks up everybody's information and follows everybody's court date and calls the court and finds out when they're due in court and posts documents and then calls to see if people have paid tickets and on and on and on and on. She's so involved in everybody else, but why hasn't she posted her own? Everything so far, Danielle. Uh, mm. And the people that, come and say, well, Teddy, why are you talking about this? It's somebody else's lawsuit. We're talking about the same person who, by the way, before Kimmy, was cyber harassment and stalking. People can say, well, why didn't you file? Oh, dear Watson. Let me just continue on. Joanne says, but she ain't calling those U.S. Marshals. That is peep that game. Danielle, just like she was calling, what? Crime Stoppers trying to get that money. Jaguar. Calling the jailhouse. Huh. Right now, it's you, Danielle. That's right. It's you. Right now, it's a countdown for the U.S. Marshal. Maybe they will service her in the next 10 days, 20 hours, 39 minutes, and 8 seconds. Joanne says, I want to see her make that call since she's so bad. Yeah. Since she's Donna Montana. Let's see. Nobody gonna check you, boo, so go on and make that call. Calling to check if there's a warrant out for her. Of course, she does that. She, been checking and keeps on checking to see if someone's filed a police report, if it's open, if it's closed, keeps checking. She is called here numerous times. I bet she won't, says the Essence. Let me check my email. I'm an hour and 17, and I haven't done that yet. Let's see. I like that clean version of day one. I think you guys like it. So let me just put that on, just kind of break it up. Then I'll come back and we'll continue to talk about this. You can put a request in, although it's 11:22. Let me go ahead. I'll play this, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, can we please have Gabe start by himself?
Just because you're my day one doesn't mean you're the right one. I had to keep my options open.
For you to come to your senses, been on it since we was kids. You taught me how to French kiss. Now you so cold with your business, but you still don't know what love is. Love is more than feelings, it's choices. Why we so indecisive? All these years later, still the same. Running, open cycle, but before it closes, I want you to want me, ask me to be more in your life. But if you did, would I run? 'Cause you've been here since day one. You had me from day one. You could have been chosen. I won't be sloppy seconds. My day one.
Just because you're my day one doesn't mean you're the right one. I had to
you to finally get serious about me. We never gonna be official. Playing games so childish. Late night creeping on some bull. Let's just say goodbye to benefits and be friends. Wanted you to want me, ask me to be more in your life. But if you did, would I run? 'Cause you've been here since day one. Yeah, you had me from day one. You could have been Joseph. I won't be sloppy seconds. My day one never took me out. What is that all about? I should make you proud. I'll take my love out loud from day one. Yeah, you had me from day one. Oh, you could have been chosen. I won't be sloppy seconds. My day one. I won't be sloppy seconds. My day one never took me out. What is that all about? I should make you proud. I'll take my love out loud from day one. Yeah, you had me from day one. Oh, you could have been chosen. I won't be sloppy seconds. My day one.
All right. So, as you might probably already know, my email, I was reading several. All right. So, back to reading some of your comments before I say goodbye. If you've enjoyed the broadcast, by the way, subscribe, hit the like on your way out, if you don't mind. Share this video. Follow me on all social media. All right. So, one of the questions had to do with the LLC. Maybe this LLC that was opened at this Delaware corporation, although it's Danielle Robertson, that's who it is there. Someone wants to know, could it be that multiple people are using the exact same stop, not just, not the headquarters, but have access, the PIN to receive mail or packages for Danielle? Would they even set it up like that? I don't know. Could there be the layers part of that? Who started the account? Could it be operated by several people in that name of the LLC? But that's a limited partnership. So, who's on that? What is the name of Danielle's LLC? That's her legal name, she says. But what's the name of the LLC? She already indicated that there are layers put into place so she cannot be found. That means this group of individuals, whoever, a group, one, two, however many people, are aware of who she is. An anonymous person did not convey upon Danielle Robertson a Google account and access without knowing who she is. Don't tell me she was just randomly picked out of the air. No. No. There's someone, and it's Danielle Robertson. Cheryl says, yes, a limited liability company, LLC, can have multiple owners or members. Yes, there are no restrictions on the number of members an LLC can have. And there are few restrictions on who can be a member. Yes, it can be structured in many ways. Don't forget to check out all of my channels. Subscribe to all of them if you want to. It's up to you. And thanks to the Grizzlies for your support. I'm just reviewing some of these comments. Of course, so Patricia says if she were to call the U.S. Marshals office, they most likely record all of their phone calls. FBI, any police, law enforcement, they're always recording phone calls. Yeah. Like when you call in 911 or otherwise, it's always recorded. Yeah. Well, it is 11:30. There's more that I could. Well, I said I wanted to show something else. Did I? Let's see. Let's put this up. Let me see if I can just grab it real quick. I had it. I always have to put a cover on. I don't want to show the tracking number, anything like that. I'm just going to put this up. Let's see. Fair use commentary. So, the U.S. Postal Service uh, attempted to deliver certified letter to Danny Robertson at 2600 Northwest College Way, Bend, Oregon. It was returned unclaimed, unable. I'm not going to show you tracking information. No, you're just going to have to believe me because I'm not going to let her know who's tracking. But Danielle, you do a lot of lying. Here's another receipt, guys, right there, where she falsified documents to YouTube. She put that her address, legal address, was 2600 Northwest College Way, Bend, Oregon. And then to back it up, she so boldly went on her station head and taunted my lawyer. Yes, she did. And said what a bad lawyer he was. And she laughed in that hyena voice and called all kinds of names. Everybody's, bird brain and airhead, whatever. It's called for a rainy day, Danielle. It's called for a rainy day. You don't know when they're coming. You just think you do. But you have a history too, Danielle, of falsifying legal documents. You have a history. It's documented. It's fraudulent. It's abusive. It's reckless. It goes to your intent. Yeah. Get a good shot. The right hand's not going to know what the left hand is doing. Not really. A great commentary and live. Good night, Teddy and the mom. And to all of you, that's it for me. I've checked. Ooh, another one? Hang on, guys. Huh. You mean somebody's saying in an email, again, it's just their commentary. Maybe there's someone aiding and abetting Danielle. I mean, in that circle, that the layer circle. Yeah, maybe it's an enterprise. because it's certainly not one person. I'm not saying at that stop, but who's been assisting, aiding her in her deeds. Yeah, got proof of that too. All right. Anything else before I say goodnight? Great commentary, as always. Thank you, Teddy. Thank you. Let's wrap this up. It's 11:40. It's time to say goodnight. Biggest bear hugs go out to all the Grizzlies. Please hit the like on your way out. Email me at unwindwithteddy. Join me tomorrow for more messy mocha. Yeah, we should do that. I'll see. All right. Keep your bear phones on. That's it. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm Teddy. Good night.